No. Why? If you want to access the instance variable, object is mandatory. If you create the object, then only you can access the instance variables in the static method. Are you guys clear now? Chalo. So with this we understood what is instance variable and what is static variable and what is local variable. Now tell me, what is the difference between instance variable, static variable and local variable? Can anyone tell me the difference between instance variable, static variable and local variable? So today we have learnt which concept? Variables concept with the internals of that. Earlier, 1 month back also we discussed variable. That time just basic. What is a variable? How to create, how to initialize, how to use it. But today we understood complete the story of the variables in the Java. Variables are used to store the data. So to create a variable, data type is mandatory. Based on the data type, we can store the value. You can use a primitive data type, you can use a reference data type, you can use a user-defined data type also. Variables are divided into how many types? Variables are divided into 3 types. What are those 3 types? Global variables, instance variables, non-static. This is single only. That is a one variable, instance variable. Second one, static variable. Third one, local variable. What is the meaning of instance variables? Variables which are declared inside the class and outside the method are called as instance variables. Instance variables can be accessed by all the methods available in the class. That's why they are called as global variables. Initialization is optional for instance variable. Instance variables are called as object variables. When we create the object, then only memory will be allocated for instance variable. If we create 2 objects, then 2 times memory will be allocated for instance variable. If we don't initialize the instance variable, it will be initialized with the default value when the object is created. Initialized with the default value based on data type. Okay. If it is a int, default value 0. If it is a boolean, default value is a false. Right? If it is a long, 0. If it is a string, null. Like that. Every object will maintain its own copy of the instance variable. Like this we have done one program. Next one, static variables. What is the meaning of static variables? The variables which are declared inside the class and outside the method with the static keyword are called as static variables. Static variables are class level variables. When the class is loaded into JVM, then immediately memory will be allocated for static variables. Memory will be allocated for static variables only once when the class is loaded into JVM. All the objects of the class will maintain same copy of the static variable. Static variables we will access by using class name. Like this, by using class name we can access. Instance variables we will access by using object name. Static variables we can access by using class name. Then when to declare variable as a static or non-static? When to declare the variable as a static or non-static? If we want to store different value based on the object, then use instance variable. If we want to store same value for all the objects, then use static variable. University name for the students. Okay, university name is common. Institute name is common, right? Age, phone number, name, email ID, different from person to person. Okay, local variables. What is the meaning of local variables? The variables which are declared inside the method or constructor or block are called as local variable. We don't know what is constructor, what is block. We will discuss about it. Declare a variable within the method, then that variable can be used or accessed only within that method. Before using local variables, we have to initialize them. Before using local variables, we have to initialize them. Otherwise, we can't access. If we create a variable within the method, memory will be allocated for that variable when that method is executing. After method execution, after that method execution, local execution completed. After that method execution completed,